Good morning to a Sunday in my life. I think it's pretty obvious that I am still kind of tired. I haven't spoken at all yet today. I just got up and yeah, let's see what an average day in the life or an average Sunday in the life of an indie artist, an indie singer looks like. This is pretty typical Sunday for me. The only exception being that I might work more today than I would on a usual Sunday because I have the next week off. Yeah. If I don't rest up well today, which I usually would try to do for the upcoming work week, then I can just rest any other day next week. So it's not a big deal. The plan for today is to film a cover video and some shorts. And what else am I going to do today? I wanted to record vocals for one of my own songs. I honestly don't have a lot of plans. Maybe I'll go to the library. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. As I was saying, I have so much time, like the entire next week, that I'm not really pushed for time. And I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, which is kind of just crazy. Like, what is that? That's the plan for today, but first, we shall eat breakfast. Let's do that. That's the book I'm currently reading while I'm eating. It's one from the Magical Mystery Bakery series, and I really love this series. It's just cozy, it's easy to read, and I reread it like every 2 years or so, and this is a reread. I've read it a few times already. It's a really nice series, can totally recommend if you like a little bit of mystery, a little bit of magic, but still a very urban setting. This place in Savannah in Georgia, in the United States. Really love the series, can totally recommend. And now let's actually eat. What shall we wear today for the cover and the shorts that I am planning on filming? I'm standing in front of my closet and like, what do we wear? Let's see. I will come back with a few options. Clothing option number 1. I think that number 1 is likely going to be the one that I end up wearing for the What It Sounds Like cover. It just feels right. But we have another one which I might use for some of the shorts. Let's check that one out. And option number 2. Feels like option number 2 is kind of maybe missing a little bit of color. But because it is dark blue and gray, maybe not every outfit needs all the color, you know? Maybe sometimes you can get away without too much of it. I'll see how it looks though. We'll decide according to that. Okay, let's go put on some makeup and get this party going. I recently rediscovered this cute little makeup palette that I have and I've had for a while, but it's still okay. We always check before we use something. I don't have a lot of makeup palettes. I have like 4 for eyeshadow together with this. And this is like a teeny tiny one. I rediscovered this and it has like the cutest little shade of like glittery pink in there. And that's what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. And it just looks so cute. Like it's a little hint of color. It works with most outfits. It seems to work with my skin color pretty well and like my undertone. And it works with like everything. Works with the vibe that we're going for. We're not going for something like dark and dramatic today. So then we might consider not doing glittery pink. Now let's do the rest of my makeup. I'm kind of procrastinating right now because I'm so not in the mood to film. It's usually like that. I'm not in the mood to film and then I start filming and then I'm like, oh, this wasn't so bad actually. So let's do it. I am all done and ready to film now. The makeup is done, the outfit is done. As you can see, I chose to, in the end, not wear the little jacket. This one, because even though it looks really cute, it also looks like automatically looks super, I don't know, like I'm going to some sort of business thing. And that was not the right vibe in the end. for what it sounds like for like a K-pop style thing. So we're just going with my little top like this. It works too, you know? Now let's film the cover. This is what it sounds like. It is now 1 o'clock. I have filmed all the things that I absolutely have to film today. I'm thinking about filming something else in the afternoon, but we'll see about that. First, I absolutely need lunch now. I'm hungry. I need a little break too, because I started with the makeup at like 10:30, somewhere between 10:30 and 11. Then I started filming at a little past 11, I think. Oh my gosh. It is definitely absolutely time now to have a little break, turn off my mind for a bit. I think you can tell that my energy level is currently pretty low and I need fuel to get back on track. And then we can see what we do next, if we do something else today. Aside from a little bit of vocals recording. Just doing a little bit of melodyning for some vocals of a cover. Melodyning means that I'm just tuning some vocals. In this case, it's the backing vocals because they could be a little bit cleaner and that's going to make it sound better. And that part is really easy to do, but it just takes a long time, which is a little bit annoying. But it is almost, oh my gosh, it's almost 3:30. I did take a little bit of a nap because I was suddenly really tired. And then I woke up after like 15 minutes. I was so rested. So it was absolutely the right call. So let's melodyne some more vocals. The cover is exporting. The happiness is real. The cover is exporting. It's done. That did only take like another 8 minutes or so. Yay! I have spent a few hours working on this cover. The thing is, people often don't understand how long it actually takes to work on covers, especially if you want to do more than just lay down one vocal like main track. If you want backing vocals and anything like that, it's going to take a lot more time, especially because usually when you want backing vocals, then you need layers. So yeah, but what it sounds like, the cover itself is done now. I have filmed the actual like video for the cover, so I don't need to do a lot more except for putting it together and then making a cover picture and uploading it on YouTube, and no rest for the wicked. No, I like doing this, but sometimes it can be very draining. Yeah. I said it was probably going to start raining and thundering any minute. 2 minutes ago, now I'm out here on my balcony watering my plants. I'll show you my plants in a moment. And now it has started raining. You can still not really hear it, I think, because it's a very, very light rain. But it's also really the air. You can feel in the air that the thunderstorm is coming. Like, it's warm, but there's some electricity in the air. You can just feel it. And now I'll show you my plants. I will look up the name of this because I have no idea what it's actually called, but it grows very well literally anywhere. I'll write the English name on the screen so you can know what it is. That behind here is just kind of seasonal stuff that then dries up and like it sows itself again. Like I don't have to do anything. I will just some of these days I'll just take this out, like all the brown stuff, and then sprinkle it, and then it'll live again. And then we have, there we go. It's already sucked up all the water I gave it, and I'll give it some more. Isn't that really cute? I've had this for a while and it's still surviving, and there's new little blooms coming. Oh no, there's animals on it. That wasn't here before. That's really sucky. It's always something with these plants, isn't it? Oh, wait. What kind of animals are they? But ew. Seriously, ew. Anyways, I'll give it some more water and then I'll check what these animals are because that's gross. Now we're doing something that's completely unrelated to music or anything like that. I am done with that now. I've uploaded the video. I am done with work for today, I think, with work-related things. So what I'm thinking about doing now is updating my dress book. Yes, I have one of these still. It's a really like old, but I bought it well before the pandemic, like probably like 2018, 19. When I was in, I think I bought it when I was in Stockholm. That's why this is in Swedish. I've been meaning to do this ever since Christmas because I always write Christmas cards to all my relatives, to some friends, stuff like that. And I would really like to have all of that in here, like fully updated again. And there are some old addresses in here of people that haven't lived there at these places in like years. So we're going to change that. Now it's time to cook dinner. Yay! Honestly, 1 second. I'm just gonna make a little soup. I've already prepped here. You can't see it. I don't have a lot of vegetables left because I forgot to go food shopping yesterday. Yeah, I know. But we still have some tomatoes. Not everybody likes cooked tomatoes outside of tomato sauce. I do like throwing them in there sometimes. Also, I need to use them up, so, you know. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna add the tomatoes. I'll let that cook for a few minutes and then I'm gonna add the rest of the stuff. And while we wait for the tomatoes to get done, I have a little cucumber, which I'm just going to munch on. Yes, I like cucumber every summer. Washing vegetables all the time, really fun. Every summer I remember that I really like cucumbers, and I don't think I've ever had a summer where I've eaten as many cucumbers as this year. I'm really enjoying them this year, but it is really hot, or not right now, but generally the summer has been really hot so far, so it's just an easy source of a little bit of water paired with a little something else. That's what we're gonna do now. And we're gonna close our soup. And wait. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Okay, so I'll eat this. I'll pick a movie to watch tonight. I'm not sure which one's gonna be yet. Haven't watched a movie in a while, aside from K-pop Demon Hunters. Maybe we'll brave a new one. Maybe we'll just rewatch something I've already watched a dozen times. We'll see. We'll see. Honestly, cooked tomato smells so good. It smells so good like this. Oh my god. So, yes, I have pink balls. I eat up my little pink balls every single day. So, let's eat this, I guess. Let's have dinner. And I guess this will also be the end of the vlog, because it is like 7:30 now, so I will not be doing much else except for maybe doing some Korean studying after this. This is it for tonight. I hope you had fun looking into the life of an indie artist and seeing what I get up to in a day. And I do plan on making these kinds of videos occasionally, just because they're fun to make, you know. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you soon with more indie artist content. Thank you for being here, and if you watched until the end, until here, give me a thumbs up in your comment. Bye! I just